Now, Maryland is uniquely impacted by a federal government shutdown. 150,000 federal workers in our state are now furloughed from their jobs. WMER2 News' Jeff Morgan with the announcement from Maryland's Democratic state leaders on the impact to our state.
Tens of thousands of Marylanders are now shut out from their jobs. The state of Maryland continuing to provide some services the federal government does during the shutdown.
The longer this unnecessary federal government shutdown goes on, the harder it is for us to keep services going.
The state will continue to pay workers supported by federal funding grants. Federal programs administered by the state will continue, like Medicaid and SNAP.
We are working with the private sector to shield federal workers impacted by this shutdown from eviction, foreclosure, and utility shutoffs.
The finger pointing has echoed throughout the process, the White House saying Democrats betrayed the American people, not voting for a bill to avoid the shutdown, adding Republicans will not be held hostage by this unserious, shameful political gamesmanship by Democrats. Maryland Democrats saying this falls on the majority party in both the U.S. House and Senate.
This is an entirely Republican created and controlled shutdown, 100%. If you control all the levers of power, you own the results, and that is what's happening here. The Republicans own the presidency, the House, and the Senate. They are fundamentally responsible for keeping the government open, and they're failing at that job.
Senate Minority Leader Steve Hershey said, quote, "Every continuing resolution in modern history has required bipartisan cooperation to keep the government open. Instead, Democrats wanted to use this CR to jam through unrelated health policy." The funding bill is stuck in the U.S. Senate after passing the House. The Senate has been in session today to come to an agreement on a funding bill. In Annapolis, Jeff Morgan, WMAR 2 News.